What are we talking about right now? Hook. So, the story starts out as Peter Pan. He is a very successful lawyer. His sons and daughters, he doesn't really like very much. His fucking son says, hey, come to my baseball game. Oh yeah, I'll take a picture. Oh wait, my wife will take the picture for me while I go fucking work. They're going to their grandma's house for Christmas. The fucking grandma's like, I'm old Wendy. Peter looks at Wendy. Wendy looks at Peter and says, hey, you used to be Peter Pan. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. And this old woman is on the stairs with a bunch of scars leading up to the bedrooms, and the children are screaming, and the children are screaming. And they realize the kids are gone, and there's a letter on the door with a big giant fucking dagger. And it says, Dear Peter, blah blah blah, scribble scribble scribble, if you want to see your kids again, you have to come back to Neverland. So Tinkerbell captures him and takes him to Neverland, rips out of this bag, and he confronts Hook, and he tells him that you need to tell me where your kids are or I'll kill you. And he says, oh, I have a checkbook. And he says, no. Misses Peter and hits a person right behind him, right in the fucking face. They wind up like hoisting him in all of these tools. I don't know my Peter Pan skills, I'm sorry. And the kids are like, yeah, you need to save us. So he fell through a series of tunnels, and then there's some mermaids. So Jack, who is Peter Pan's son, gets to be more in relations with Hook. And all his Lost Boys shows up, and they're trying to like half pipe with him. Play! Play! He gets hit in the head a lot of times. So the Lost Boys train him to become the Pan that he used to be. Launches into space with paint. He's at a dinner with all the Lost Boys, and they're all eating things with paint. He eats a lot of fucking paint. And Rufio looks at Pan and is like, hey, you're a bitch. And they argue with each other, calling him penis breath, calling him a maggot full of testicles. Pan is like, you choo-choo, break-a-fick-a-boo, dude. Bangerman Peter! Ah! That fucking cannonball black kid is on Peter's side. So they're all joyous. And that Rufio goes to him and he's like, you are the Pan! And he raises his coconut sword, and then Pan takes the sword, and they go, ah, ah, ah! And now they're in together. So they fight Hook, and they have a big battle. Peter Pan saves his children, and Rufio fights Hook. Looky, looky, I got Hooky. Hook, no! So he dies. And then Pan comes down, and he says, now we end this. And then Pan beats him, he's a good form, Peter, and says, you know what you should do? Just leave, and I never want to see you in Pan again. And Hook, fool, Hook is Neverland! And then has him with his claw in his face. As whenever children scream, they will say, here lies Peter Pan. Takes his hook and shoves it into the crocodile statue. Goes, and a bunch of wind leaves the crocodile statue. Says, I want my mommy! And then he dies. And he says, I can't stay here. I am like 45 years old, but I can't stay at Neverland because I got responsibilities. And he elects the fattest kid of the bunch to just lead these lost kids. And he leaves. Pretty much solidifies his legacy as Peter Pan and passes it on to the little cannonball kid. And he's in charge of Neverland. Peter Pan's in charge of his family. And Hook, he's there, and that's the end of the movie.